Alrighty, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to my, I believe, first Jurassic World Evolution 2 video post-launch. First off, thank you for 70 subscribers. That's crazy. Second off, yeah, this is, what you're seeing on screen here is pretty crazy. So on Reddit, I saw basically this image. And I didn't believe it at first. I did some digging, and I think it's real. And that's great. Well, let's see what we're looking at first. So, this is from a Twitter user called Lumia. I'll just say that. And basically, it looks to me like a bot that just kind of posts Xbox and uh, Xbox just like DLCs, games, stuff like that. So it doesn't seem that much like a real person, but it just kind of like posts stuff related to Xbox. And so as you can see here, Jurassic World Evolution 2 Early Cretaceous Pack, release date December 9th, which is a week from Thursday. And as you can see here, the attached image is seemingly a YouTube video thumbnail right there. Early Cretaceous Pack launch for Jurassic World Evolution 2 with a dinosaur, which, as you will see in the next slide, very weird looking. Anyway, you can see, we'll call it a mystery pterosaur for now. I've identified it though. As you can see, a very interesting crest shape, much different from any of the other ones really that we have in the game right now. Pelican kind of dip there in the beak, and we have another one flying right there, which seemingly has the same kind of crest shape. So if this is edited, they did go through great leaps and bounds to get, just for a hoax, which if an Xbox kind of bot posted this, I would assume that it's real. But as you can see there, they're kind of cool, and I saw on the Reddit in the comments that people thought it was an edited Geostormbergia. As you can see here, we have an image here. As you can see, they, like, the dip in the crest, there is a dip here, but it's not as sharp as we'll see in our friend here. It's very well edited if it is, because there's no remnants of the big crest pompadour, as you can see there on the Geo, so I don't think it's that. And even the colors right there, it's not even close to Geo. So this is, I think, a real thing, which is crazy because less than a month after release, we're already getting a DLC, which I'm pretty sure it's mainly for bug fixes, since a lot of bug fixes are being reported, and I don't know if it's free or not, but we'll have to see. I believe they did something similar for Planet 2, so it doesn't seem out of the realm for possibilities. But what is our mystery pterosaur there? So this is, bear with me, a Sungyropterus. I'm sorry. As you can see there, it's really just about human height there, and a 1.8 meter tall person right there. I got these off Google Images and Wikipedia, by the way, if you're looking for them. There's some really cool, different skins, I guess you could call them right there. Now I don't have the images right here, but Sungyropterus is, in Jurassic World Alive and Jurassic World Game, I believe. So it does have its place in the lore. I was extended lore. So, yeah, and as you can see, the signature crest right there. You can kind of see in the dip as it's screaming. But yeah, they've definitely heightened it a little bit to make it stand out, kind of like they did for the Albertosaurus's eyebrows. But yeah, you can definitely see big dip right there. This is interesting since the crests don't really match up. I got this off the Wikipedia page, so go yell Wikipedia, not me. So what, in this early Cretaceous pack, what could it involve other than Sungyropterus? If it is a Sungyropterus, which I'm pretty sure it is. But which is because of course Singaripterus is in early Cretaceous. So what are some other early Cretaceous creatures that are probably gonna be added if this is a real thing? Well, in my mind, I see each DLC as one, maybe two carnivores, depending on the size, a herbivore, and an aquatic, and a flying reptile. As we can see, we already had the flying reptile. So these are the biggest early Cretaceous dinos I could find, which are pretty big demand too. Displetosaurus, Utah raptor to fill out the big carnivores, which is going to be interesting to see how they do Utah raptor and see how they kind of differentiate it from the Velociraptor and Deinonychus, which they went wild on the Deinonychus, so I can only imagine what they're going to do for the Utah Raptor if they do add it. And for our herbivore, Ornithomimus, it's bizarre to me that they have a subgroup of dinosaurs called Ornithomimids, but they don't have Ornithomimus. So if this is a real thing, which I'm pretty sure it is again, I would be very surprised if Ornithomimus is not added. And we also have, for a flying reptile, a marine reptile, Kronosaurus, which many people believe is the Liopleurodon in a nutshell. But the biggest marine reptile I could find for early Cretaceous is the Kronosaurus, which again, I'm interested to see if they do decide to tackle it, what they decide to do with it, because they definitely Jurassic Parkified the Liopleurodon. So let's see what they do with Kronosaurus if this is again the real thing. I'm sorry this is a little disheveled because I want to get this out as soon as possible. If this is proven to be fake, joke's on me. I will delete this probably. But if it is real, I kind of just want to get it out right now. So yeah, get excited, and hopefully this won't be outdated within the next hour. And bye guys.